Afternoon baseball now from the shores of McCovey Cove and Oracle Park here in San Francisco. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Kevin Gausman will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up is Lane Thomas. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Washington, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, number 3, hit back toward the mound. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
And now Juan Soto. First offering on its way.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
2 down with a runner at first, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
The 1-1.
That's Bolton.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Nationals leave 1, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches, he'll throw any at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
Tommy La Stella is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's first baseman Brandon Belt as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Nope, that's inside.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
To 2-2 now.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
But tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Posey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Giants come up empty in the first. We'll go to the second from San Francisco. No score on the show. Digging in will be Yadiel Hernandez as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Right side, but it's well foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Luis Garcia waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Hernandez is on his way home. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Into the box, Luis Garcia.
Nope,
as he'll take a look at ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. The runner in scoring position with none out. 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate is Carter Kieboom. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
A man at third with 1 away. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Steven Strasburg is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. One and one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
The batter.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Lane Thomas now. And it's fouled away. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Strasburg is off at first with 2 away. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Still 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Grounded softly to the right. Over to first, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Nationals lead it 2-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
He's set, and the pitch. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
2-strike pitch from Strasburg.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Lamont Wade Jr., the batter, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch. From the belt, the pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Debo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria. Curveball knocked down at home plate, so he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping in now, Kevin Gossman. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pops up the bunt attempt. Heboom is there, and he'll bring this one in. So stepping in is Tommy La Stella. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Yastrzemski on second. Wade at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Ball 4.
Ball 4.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Striding in is Brandon Belt. A potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch of the AB now.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back in San Francisco following this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now for Washington, number 3, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman, number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
A 1-0 delivery.
That's ball 2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 2-0 on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Juan Soto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll reach first safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Josh Bell the next to hit.
Ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with 1 down. swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. So now to the plate, Yadier Hernandez worked a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Line drive to center field. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. 1 left for Washington. They still lead it 2-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
And now the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and a rather easy first out. So 1 gone here in the San Francisco 3rd, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Chris Bryant is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. And the Giants have come back to knock this one up at 2 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. A ball and no strikes. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The 1-0.
Oh, that's pitch out.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. We played 3 full, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz.
Leading off for the Nationals, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. The 2-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box, Luis Garcia struck out in his first at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
3-1 to the Nationals shortstop. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit well towards the hole. Belt has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Bryant finds some space out there for the catch. Now to bat, Lamont Wade. He singled in his first AB.
The right fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
Strasburg comes set. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike 2.
Behind 0-2 now. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Wade is retired, and there's 1 away.
Up next is John.
No one on with 1 down, and that brings up Evan Longoria. First delivery to him. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs pulled.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the payoff pitch home gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting.
And now in the box, Kevin Gossman. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Soto is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. And the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. One 0 count. Here it is.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he struck him out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Splitter, 2-2. Fastball well off the plate inside.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. Fouled away. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Next up, number 3, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
At the ball.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1 ball, 1
That's a
strike.
great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. More from Oracle Park right after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Tommy La Stella.
From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
In now, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. La Stella gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another 2-2 offering. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Giro, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now. Bryant, a Nevada native. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Count still at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Austin Voth takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Austin Voth.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As a look, now the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Left side, but well fouled. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Lamont Wade. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 4 and the Nationals 2. Harleen Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ready. Here's the 1-0.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And right into the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now to the plate, here is Josh Bell. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. First pitch of the AB now. Hard hit ball to second. La Stella has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So now here is Yadiel Hernandez, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now here's the pitch. And that misses ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Very weakly on the ground. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Opposite field to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Caber Ruiz.
At the ball.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That misses 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high.
3 balls,
and
no
it's
strike.
3-0. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now at the plate here is Luis Garcia. He grounded out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Donovan Solano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Giants, number 7, Donovan Solano.
First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Giants down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Dominic Leone is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Dominic Leo.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
Number 8, Carter Kieboom.
Now here's the first offering. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Number 88 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now the first pitch.
1-1. Count 1-0.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
No strike.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Longoria in foul ground. 2 gone. So next to hit is Lane Thomas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here it comes. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Nationals gone in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ryan Harper gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 33, Ryan
Harper. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
And he fouls this one off. next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Three and two now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
At the plate now, Buster Posey. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch. Belt on at first, nobody out. Got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Chris Bryant will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense rolling. First offering. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The batter, the center fielder,
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1 to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Lamont Wade. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
1-1.
3 runs already home here. And it's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
In now, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just had a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Darren Ruff will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. As a look, now the pitch. Four runs here in this half inning. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? We're back in San Francisco following this. Jake McGee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 17, Jake McGee.
Now it'll be number 3. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 3.
He's set and the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. LaStella ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And now here is Juan Soto. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped him up. Posey over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still 8-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next.
The second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thomas has it for route number 1. So here is Brandon Belt. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And he lays
Outside,
off again, ball 3. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Hit well on the ground to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Buster.
Stepping in next, Buster Posey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball 2.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled the ball 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now the 2-1. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. And stepping in, Yadiel Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Number 29, Yadiel Hernandez.
First pitch on the way, pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next, here is Keibert Ruiz. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's
2 balls and no strikes.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Ball 3.
3-0. One out, nobody on. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Luis.
So the next to bat will be Luis Garcia. He flew out in his last AB. From the stretch. The 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Luis Garcia goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Carter Kieboom is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
Get down for 21.
Ruiz, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Nope.
And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. From the stretch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Last strike now for the Nats. And it's fouled away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games, but when you swing the bats like these guys did today, 4 bombs. Anytime you hit